Just on India and Kohli, I guess there's a sense this is probably India's best chance to defeat Australia in quite a long time. They've got a strong team. Does that add the pressure for him?
Yep, it does, for sure. Yeah, I mean, it probably helps them being away from home, to be honest. I think any Indian team that plays at home probably has more pressure on them than when they're away, just because of the sheer weight of numbers in the media and speculation that comes around, or the spotlight that comes around their team. But everyone will be talking him up, yeah. Everyone will be talking India up, definitely. And Australia will definitely still going to start favourites in the series, but India will think they can win, and as they should. But yeah, with that expectation comes pressure, and you know, he likes the pressure, Virat, because he's been there as an experienced guy that's had a lot of success. A lot of their other guys haven't. A lot of their other guys haven't had that much success, certainly away from home. So they've got their own challenges, there's no doubt about it. You know, one is how their spinners are going to bowl. Their spinners are such a vital part of their team test match success. If their spinners don't bowl well and don't get wickets, then it's going to be up to their quicks, and we'll see if they're good enough. The first thing I'd be doing was going back and looking at how anyone else has stopped them in the past. You know, who has had the most success against Virat Kohli and why? You know, first one that comes to mind is maybe someone like a James Anderson's probably had most success against him. He seems to trouble him the most.
Oh, good shot.
With someone like him who likes to score freely, he's obviously got a big ego. There's other things you can do. You know, you can put a few fielders out early on, don't let him get any boundaries. You know, maybe don't go as aggressive against him early on. Try and bowl lots of tight, consistent stuff. You know, the other thing, he likes to run the ball down to third man a lot as well, so maybe just play around with some guys behind the wicket in different areas that might just get inside his head as to what we're trying to do. Just so he's got to think about things and show that we're ready and prepared for what he can do. I think there's little things like that that might just get inside his mind. The emotion that came out of him in England was all about the pressure of the series. I mean, that was an incredibly good series of Test match cricket. And when you're under pressure, you know, your body language takes over and your emotions take over, and before you know it, you're probably moving and looking like you're doing things you shouldn't be doing. But I mean, we shouldn't forget as well, he hasn't been captain for that long. So he'll be learning all the time. And I'm sure he would have had even some of the bowlers and coaches in his ear talking about the way things he could have done better.
Do you kind of see him almost baiting Australia this summer in the way, you know, he'll play?
He might, yeah. Yeah, but I mean, I've seen him rattled doing that as well. I don't necessarily believe that he's someone that you shouldn't try and get under his skin, because I've seen him rattled. I've seen Mitchell Johnson definitely rattled him a few times with some good hostile bowling and some good hostile body language around him. So you shouldn't sit back and let anyone try and bully the way we play our cricket or the way we go about playing our cricket, especially at home. You know, they're in our backyard, and good strong body language. You know, I think that's the way Australian teams always played their best. Yes, the great Australian teams that I played in, we always had a few words to say, but it was always on the back of some good hostile bowling or something first. You can't do it without it, because it's just rubbish otherwise. You know, you have to be able to impose yourself on the game in a way other than using your mouth. You've got to use your actions and your skills.
And gone, it's taken, it's an edge.
Look, our boys just need to worry about what they're doing. Don't worry about them, what they're doing. Find a way to get the best out of yourselves as an individual and as a group, and if they do that, then they'll win.